Zemstark, in search of excellence. All materials are protected under copyright law. Zems English B1, Unit 12B, Choosing how we communicate. Question 1. In what situations do people prefer to send a text message rather than make a phone call? Sample answer. People usually choose to send a text message instead of calling when they need to share quick or simple information. For example, if someone just wants to say they're running late or to ask a short question, it's easier and faster to write a message. Texting is also useful when the person they want to contact might be busy or in a place where they can't answer a call, like at work, in a meeting, or on public transport. Another situation is when people don't feel like having a long conversation. Sometimes people are tired or not in the mood to talk, so they prefer texting because it gives them more control over the conversation. Also, younger people tend to use text messages more because they're used to chatting through apps like WhatsApp, Telegram, or Instagram. Question 2. Why do some people prefer leaving voice messages instead of typing? Sample answer. One reason people prefer voice messages is that they are more convenient, especially when someone is busy or on the move. For example, if someone is walking or driving, it's easier to record a short message than to type on a screen. It also saves time when they have a lot to say. Instead of writing a long message, they can just speak naturally. Another reason is that voice messages feel more personal. When you hear someone's voice, you can understand their emotions better, like if they're happy, excited, or even upset. This makes the message more human and real. It can also help avoid misunderstandings, which sometimes happen in written messages because there's no tone of voice. However, not everyone likes voice messages. Some people find them annoying, especially if they are long or if they're in a place where they can't listen easily. Question 3. Do you think using emojis and stickers in messages helps communication? Sample answer. Yes, in many cases, emojis and stickers do help communication, especially in informal or friendly conversations. Emojis can help show the mood or feeling behind a message. For example, if some says something as a joke, they can add a laughing emoji to make sure the other person understands it's not serious. Without emojis, written text can sometimes sound too cold or unclear. Stickers also add a fun and creative element to chats. Some people use them to show emotions like love, anger, or surprise, and others use them just to make the conversation more interesting. On platforms like Telegram, people even use animated stickers or memes that can express feelings more strongly than words. However, informal communication, like emails at work or messages to your boss, it's usually not appropriate to use emojis or stickers because it can seem unprofessional or too casual. So, I think it depends on the context and the relationship between the people involved.